Hey everybody, welcome. So I want to address this beautiful question that was posed by someone who is part of my tribe that it's one of my favorite questions to answer. And the question is, how do you discern between when you're pushing and hustling, and I would say striving, and when you're just taking aligned action? How do you know what that difference is, and how do you know when you've crossed the line of going into that pushing and hustling? And y'all, I have to tell you, I'm in my neighborhood right now. Isn't it beautiful? And I have my dog with me, so if he starts barking, that is what is happening. He's on a leash, so hopefully he won't jerk me too much around. So this question is gorgeous. And let's start with the beginning, right? Which is the first step is to tap into what it is that you desire. Hey, Priscilla, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. So you want to tap into what it is that you desire, right? Because the way forward with the how that desire is going to be made manifest will come to you once you make the decision that you want to have what you desire, right? Like if you're an indecision, there's no amount of action that's going to help you grow your business. Sorry about that. So if you're an indecision, if you're feeling really stuck, my guess is, and tune in, see if this is true for you. My guess is you have not made a powerful decision. You are in indecision about something related to your business. So decide what it is that you really want, and know always that if you have the desire for something, it is already available to you. So you get really clear on your decision. And then, of course, most of us, at least a lot of the folks who are in my tribe, tend to be serious action takers. So we will take action all day long, whether or not it's in our highest good, whether or not it's aligned to us, right? Like we're just kind of go folks. So when you have tapped into your desire and you're thinking about how you want to be taking action towards that desire, the next thing that you want to do is really tap into your energy and tune in. Like, what is, if you had to name your energy right now, what name would you give it? Would it be lack, fear, scarcity, confusion, overwhelm, joy, abundance, expansiveness, freedom? Like your energy is paramount. If you're a conscious entrepreneur, your energy will always reflect to you what's really going on, right? So if you start to take action and you're in fear, or you start to take action and you're in lack or scarcity or overwhelm, guess what's going to happen? The universe is going to reflect back to you fear, lack, scarcity, overwhelm, confusion, like whatever energy you're in, the universe is going to reflect it back to you. So if you are feeling afraid, like if you haven't hit your sales goal for this month, if your lead generation isn't working, if you're feeling overwhelmed with too much to do in your business, if something's happening with one of your team members or one of your clients and it's just kind of got you derailed, the first thing that you want to do is actually put yourself into the energy of your desire, right? So if you desire to, whatever it is, have a $50,000 sales month because that's going to give you the sense of freedom, what you want to do right now is give yourself that experience of freedom. So the reason I'm doing this live out here in my gorgeous neighborhood with the trees blossoming and budding and the leaves beginning to grow is because for me, nature always helps me calibrate into the energy that I desire. So I wanted to share my experience of abundance, which is being on the land. All right, so you put yourself into the energy that matches your desire, and then you take action, right? That's going to help you focus on what action to take. Because if you're feeling this sense of abundance, your idea for what action step to take to move your business or your life forward is going to be totally different than if you're in fear and trying to figure out the next action step. And usually what happens in my lived experience is that when we're in that more expansive energy, when we're in that more joy-filled energy, when we're in that more abundant energy, the action steps that occur to us to take usually save us a bunch of steps, right? Like we can usually figure out the underlying action that we could take that's actually going to propel us monumentally forward rather than having to take 25 different steps to get to the same place. And if you are someone who's in my tribe, and I know you are because you take way too much action, because I do that too, right? Like attracts like. What I want to encourage you to do is to really practice not having to take as much action as you think you want to take. And y'all, this is, and really I'm speaking to anyone who's already got a 6-figure business, like you will be remarkably surprised by how much less action you need to take to grow your business to that next level. And where I see entrepreneurs who are at 6 figures, multi-6 figures getting derailed is, and I've done this, right? So again, lived experience is we try to grow our businesses out. We try to make them really, really, really big instead of just growing them up. And it has us taking way more action than is actually necessary to get the results that we want, because we go into business, right? Because we want freedom, right? We say we want to make a lot of money, but really what we want is freedom. But what happens is we have success in our business, quote unquote success, and then we start growing out our infrastructure and our teams and our products and our services and our technology and our tribe and all of that. And then a year later, a couple of years later, we've got this monumental business and we still don't have the freedom that we desire, right? Which is the whole freaking point. So if any of this resonates with you, I'd love to hear your feedback. It's such a great question. If you all have other questions that you would like for me to address via Facebook Live, I would be more than happy to do that. Post your question in the comments below. If this is resonating with you and you would like to get some support for growing your business, let's get on the phone and chat. I'll put a link to do that in the comments below. And whoo, this is juicy stuff. So keep bringing the questions, keep letting me know what's coming up for you all. All right, many blessings. Bye for now.